Coach Jerome here today, and we are going to do a video on core. Now, there's 3 things in this video that you want to know about, okay? First one is your core stability, core strength. Second one, third one will be coordination, okay? So these 3 things are very important because these 3 things are going to help you move better and protect your spine, right? So whenever you move left, right, front or back, every different movement, you want your core to be stabilized, strong enough to coordinate your movement. Okay, so that's why hence people get a lot of lower back pains or knee pains and stuff like that, because the coordination, the stability and the strength is not there. So this is a really good video for you to try out this exercise and see if it helps. Alright, so moving on, we're going to try the movement step by step, so it will increase. It will be in a very simple basic move first, and then we'll move on to the second part and then the third part. Then we'll try it all together. Okay, very simple. Before we start, there's no warm-up. We're just going to jump straight into it. The first movement is a dead bug. So you're going to have your yoga mat. Okay, make sure you have your yoga mats with you and your water bottles, okay, to hydrate when you have a quick break. Now, for your dead bug, you're going to make your way down. Get your legs up. So you're going to follow your knees, following your hips. Don't be too high, don't be too low. Okay, just nice right here. Once you got that, you're going to get your hands up. Now, from here, you are going to try to coordinate yourself, okay, bringing the opposite limbs. So if I'm dropping this left side, my right hand is going down. Watch. Now this too doesn't move. Come back. You don't need to touch the floor. You just push it out and you come back in. Make your way back in and continue. Okay, now try your best not to move anything else, and the opposite side of the arm that is staying, that's not moving, should be stationary. Okay, don't move them. Simple as that. So we're going to do that for 30 seconds, and then we'll move on to the second movement that I'll show you. Okay, so I'm not going to confuse you showing every exercise. I'm going to show you one by one, step by step. Okay, so let's start with the dead bug. You got it? Alright, in 4, 3, 2, and follow my lead. If you're not sure what to do, you can just watch the video while doing this. Just turn your heads and then you can see. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. You guys are doing great. Don't move the stationary limbs. Watch the video, see, this too doesn't move. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. So that was 30 seconds of your dead bug. Moving on to your second part, which is a progression, okay? So your second part is your split stance wood chop. So what you're gonna do for your split stance, very simple. You're just gonna have a split stance, right? Just open your legs apart. Now from here, you wanna bend a little bit, get your heels up. Don't be like this, get your heels up. And then from here, you're just gonna pretend there's you're holding an X or anything that is big from the bottom, throwing it up, or an X, chopping a 3. Okay, from an X, chopping a 3. It's very simple. Now, after you finish, you just go into this position, and you switch positions. Then from here, okay. The trick here is to keep your chest forward the whole time. Right? So we're going to start the count. We are going to do 15 seconds each side. Alright? Let's go. In 4, 3, heels up, and 1. Chest forward the whole time. Don't do this. Don't do that. Keep your chest here and swing your arms. Up to you. You want to do this? You can. I rather keep my hands straight like this and breathe. And switch. That's it, same thing. Very simple. This is to train your stability, coordination at the same time. So many of you guys will be asking how to breathe. Just follow me. Breathe in and done. See, as simple as that. You will feel a little bit of a strain on your legs. It should be on your legs, not on your knees. So very important when you split stance, make sure you are here rather than here or here or here. Okay? Make sure you're in a position that is just nice for you to hold your body weight and swing without turning your torso. Simple. Follow this simple cues. You will eventually feel your core. Right? Now moving on to the third movement, we have the single leg reach, 15 seconds each leg. So very simple, we're going to start with a slight bent knee, one leg, then your hands right here. Watch first, don't do it, watch first. Right here, hands to your chest, right? Now once you kick out, you're just going to reach as much as you can and come back in. Now when you come back in, you got to come back together. Don't pull your hands in, then your legs. Together, up, down, expand, very simple. Expand, come back in. Expand, come back in. Now if you do this, some of you will lose balance, which is totally normal if you don't train your body to coordinate or balance. This is what we're trying to improve on. Okay, so let's jump right into it. No worries, if you can't kick out so much, just this is good enough. Step by step until you're able to go into this position and come back. Okay, let's go. 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1. That's it. Now you switch sides. Kick out. As you can see, one side is a little bit more challenging than the other. And that's it. So do about 2 to 3 on each side. Don't rush into it. Just follow the time. If you want to add more time into it, you can do it on your own. I'm just providing the simple steps and cues, proper form, so that you can follow those movements well without getting injured. Okay? Now, let's go back into the dead bug again, revisit dead bug, and try to remember and get some muscle memory. Okay? 30 seconds this time. In 3, 2, 1, and let's go. A little bit better on the control now. Breathe in, breathe out. Don't move the stationary arms and leg. Watch the video, see how we do it. One more. And that's it. Take a quick 15 seconds breather. Into your nose, out your mouth. Moving into your split stance wood chop. Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go. Try to balance yourself without falling left or right. Switch sides. Keep your core tight, tuck your ribs down. And done. Good. 15 seconds break. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Good. Single reach, single leg reach coming up. Alright. Alright, 15 seconds break. 3, 2, and go. Good. Switch sides and go. And whew, good. Now, you notice that when you try to hold and balance, that's pretty intense. It's actually already burning some calories, already building some strength. You are really trying to get your heart rates up because while controlling those movements, your muscles are already engaged. All right, so good job. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Keep doing the exercises. Now, in the things that I just taught you, it was just 30 seconds each movement and then a quick 15 to 10 seconds break. Now, if you need to increase your break time, you can, but try not to pass 30 to 40 seconds for this particular block. Okay, so just stay in a sweet spot of 30 seconds and below. Alright, so every exercise 30 seconds, then 30 seconds break if you're a beginner. If you can, challenge yourself and just take a 10-15 seconds break and jump into the next exercise. Now if you want to do it for more repetitions, go ahead. Longer time, go ahead. This is just a platform for you, a basic workout for you to just try this exercise with my simple cues. Okay, now moving on to set 2, we're going to do bird dog now. Now the exercises are going to be a little bit more challenging. I want you to pay a little bit more attention to what I'm doing here. Okay? Alright, for your bird dog, you're going to make your way down to the floor where your shoulders are below your wrists. Once you got that, you are just going to basically do the same thing. Without moving the stationary arms, you're going to kick out, push your hands out, come back in. Notice that I'm not coming back in like that. I have to stabilize my core, make sure nothing moves. When I kick out, at the same time, I come back in at the same time. So my hip stays balanced and stable. Okay, so we're going to do that for 30 seconds. Try your best not to move anything. Kick out, come back in, and try not to arch your body. Kick out, you keep your body as stable as you can. Imagine there's a hot cup of coffee on your back and you're not trying to topple it. Okay? It's not easy, but you can try. Okay? As you practice, you'll get better at it. Alright, 30 seconds coming up in 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep breathing, same time. Last one, and done. Good, moving on to the second part. Okay, standing, single leg standing wood chop. Now, this is where your balance is going to be challenged a little bit. So I'm going to show you, starting with my left leg. Don't need to go above your hip height, just keep your knees right here. From here, keep your hands to the side and up. And up, okay? While keeping the chest straight, look forward, just your hands tossing something without moving this. Okay, keep it tight, tuck your ribs down so you really feel your core. This whole thing tightening up, holding your spine straight. Okay, so 15 seconds each side, very simple. Now, if you cannot do this exercise and you find that you're wiggling around and you don't have balance, just generally pretty poor in balancing, fine, just keep your hands up here and your hands right here. You still can't do this? Keep your hands here and try to hold it in this position. If you really can't, still keep your hands down here. Okay, you should be able to hold at least 15 to 20 seconds. If you're not able to do that, take your time, practice a little bit more. Very important to have balance, okay? Good job. Let's move into it. I hope you guys are ready. 15 seconds each side, right? I'm gonna start with my right leg. 3, 2, 1, and Rest. Take a quick breather. Shake your arms off, relax your legs. Alright, just for a quick 15 seconds. When you're ready, next leg up, hip height. 3, 2, 1, go. 15 seconds. Keep your chest straight. Don't move your legs. Keep your core tight. And done. That's it. Now, I know it's not simple. I know a lot of you guys are losing balance and like, oh my god, what's going on? Totally fine if you don't practice this. You don't practice on standing on one leg because you're always on two legs. When you practice something a lot, you get better at it. Same like riding a bicycle. You keep riding a bicycle, you get better at it. Okay, so don't be too hard on yourself. Take your time, move slow, but progressively grow. Alright, keep telling yourself to do it and practice more. Moving on to the third one. Now you have your single leg reach outs. Okay, same thing like what we did just on the previous set. This time you're just going to kick it out a little bit more, hold, and come back in. Yes, it's going to be a little hard. So on the other side, it's going to look like that. Same thing, right? Kick out, stay, come back in. Now, if you can't do that, totally fine. Just go back into the normal one that we did before. The first one, where you just kick out a little bit, you come in. It's okay to regress. This block, this video here, is to teach you to move better and progress. I'm showing you the first part, so when you do that, you can move on to the second part. Now, not everybody can move on to the second part. Continue on the first part and just do it until you get better. Okay? Remember that getting better is what you should be aiming for. Okay? So I'm going to start with single leg reach outs. So if you can't do it, like I said, perform the normal ones. Alright? 15 seconds in 3, 2, 1, kick out. Hold it for a while, come back in. Oops. See? It's not easy. You really have to balance yourself. So try not to kick out so much. And in. Good. Take a quick break, 15 seconds. Alright. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Shake your legs off. You should be feeling your hamstrings a little bit. Yes. You feel it at the back of your legs. That's good. Alright. Next leg, challenging one. Alright. And 3, 2, 1, go. Do it slow, don't rush. Balance yourself, then kick out. One more. Let's go slow, one more. Hold it. And back in. Good job. Now, we are gonna do that whole set one more time. Less talk, more work now. Alright, you already got the cues, you already know what to do. Let's try it again, a little bit better. Bird dog, 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright, good job. Bird dog, done. Moving on to standing wood chop, single leg balance. Okay, make your way up. Shake your legs off a little bit, you got 15 seconds. Alright, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Don't get your legs too high, just keep it there. Press your toes on the floor. Ooh. Good. Breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Shake your legs off. Alright, coming up. Legs up. And 3, 2, 1, go. Simple. Press your big toe down. Keep your legs at hip height. Toss whatever is from the side to the top. And done. Shake it off. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And moving on to single leg reach outs for your next move. Alright? A few more seconds to go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Hands next to your chest. Legs at hip height and go. And good. Moving on. Shake it off. I know you guys feel it at the back of your legs. Shake it off, shake it off. Make sure you're wearing the right attire so you don't fall. Make sure you always have a yoga mat. Okay? Alright, let's go. And done. Alright guys, good job. I don't know how you feel, but I know it's not easy, and some of you might be very mind blown and very shocked that you can't even do a very simple movement or exercise. Totally fine. It's all about practice. It's not about trying to do it at one go. It's trying to do it consistently as you progress. Okay, so always remember that guys, practice more, you get better at it. Okay, so before we end this video, we're gonna do 3 basic stretches that is gonna help you mobilize and open up those tight muscles that you have. Okay, so now moving on to the last part, we are going to work on the first move, which is cat-cow. I'm going to show you that, and you're going to do 1 minute of it. Okay, so your 1 minute of it, cat-cow, is going to look like this. Same thing what you did in the bird dog. You're going to soften your back, looking up, and then curling your back, breathing out. That's it. Alright, so we're going to do that for 1 minute. You guys ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1. Soften your back. Ground it and breathe. Keep breathing. Alright, good job guys. Now that movement, the cat-cow, is to open up your thoracic spine. If you're always on this position on your laptop, computer, driving, phone, you tend to have a slouch. You just want to open up the spine and breathe, using your core to expand and contract. Okay, moving on to the second part, wrist stretch. You are gonna go with your fingers pointing downwards to your knee. Now, don't have to go all the way down. You just stay in a position where you feel comfortable. As long as there's a stretch up here, you're good. Okay? Now, some of you might not be able to bear the pain, so start with your fingers pointing to the side if you feel it's hard. Okay, so we're gonna hold it there, moving forward and back for 1 minute. Okay? Alright. If you feel comfortable, you can try what I'm doing. If not, just go to 45 degrees like what I did just now. Alright, 1 minute, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Try breathing. The more you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, your muscle relaxes even more. Try to roll your shoulder blades back rather than letting it pop out. Tuck it in and move forward and back. Now if you feel like you're getting a little bit more fatigued, just turn it to the side and just go left to right. 3, 2, and move your fingers forward. Slightly sit and relax. Okay, now if you feel like, oh, it's very painful, you can just mobilize, move your wrist. The reason why you feel it on your forearms is because you're only like this, you're never like this. These muscles are already very, very tight. Okay, so you just want to mobilize and open up those extensors and flexors so that you feel like you're able to move and gain that range. Okay, you don't want to be limited only like this. You want to be able to do different movements as well. Okay, moving on to your last one. Very simple. Stay on your toes like this. Hands forward, keeping one leg out on the floor flat, moving forward and back. So this one very simple, 30 seconds, then we switch. Right? 3, 2, 1. That's it. Follow what I'm doing, you'll be alright. You can feel a stretch right here. Forward and back. 30 seconds before you switch. Five more seconds. And switch. Move slow, try not to move too quick, but breathe at the same time. And done. That is it for this video. Now, again, guys, very simple. Everything that I just said in the video is super important. Okay, it's the same thing. If you listen to it again, it's the same repetitive of me saying the same things, repeating myself. Okay, and these are the little things that is going to help you do better, move better, live better, and help you just go on your daily life doing things a little bit better. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys continue to push harder and challenge yourself to do better. Make sure you guys hydrate yourselves, drink a lot of water, and that's about it. Stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.